Welcome, one and all, to Taskmaster. My first name is Greg, my last name is not Davies, but I am the Taskmaster. And today we have 5 contestants who have competed in several relatively outrageous tasks. And today we are finally going to show them, and they're going to find out how well each other did and who won. There are several important people to know today. First of all, our task judge, Joey, right there.
Hey, Joey!
Yeah.
Judy!
The judge formerly known as Judy.
Very well. He has the very unique ability to be opinionated online, so I decided to let him be opinionated in real life today.
I will never log off.
All right, and our 5 contestants. I will say one of them is sick, and we have a replacement for now. We will talk about that in a moment. All right, please welcome Dan Legut. All right, in place for Liz Bailey, we have Earl Miskalaskis. Louis Zavala. Matt Doran. And Ronnie Rucker in the corner.
Is that a Snuggie? I don't know what it is, but I'm a cocoon now.
So they have to be competing for something, and they're competing for stuff that they have brought. All right? The prize category today is the thing you would most want to win as a prize. And we are going to start with Dan. Please present your prize to the judge.
Oh, yeah, here.
To the fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, a very plainly wrapped Christmas gift. That's what I would always want as a present, as a prize myself.
Yeah, it's
Way on
for
the
you.
side here.
So to be clear, Joey's not the one who's going to win it.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, now he's disappointed after seeing what it was.
Actually, no, I'm actually more disappointed now. Actual bitcoins. Actual bitcoins. To be fair, this is actually worth about $3,000 right now. No, actually it's worth $200 right now.
You got it off the,
Back up to 4,000.
got the magic internet money deep in the Amazon.com. There's a good price, too.
So we have something very expensive. The next person.
Some.
So Liz had not gotten a prize yet. She is sick, and I asked her she didn't have to bring a prize. We have brought in something for her.
Some real life
Let's see what Liz brought in here. Ooh, this could buy one half of a Bitcoin. $20 whole.
Now,
Here
if
you
we were
are,
in Britain,
Liz.
that would be worth 16.47 pounds sterling.
Fantastic. That could almost buy you a whole apple. Thanks, Brexit.
Next, Louis.
Ooh. Perfect.
Can you tell us about this, Louis?
It just came to my mind when I was thinking about what would I want. And so I just started skateboarding.
Taskmaster.
Fantastic.
Well, what about it? How was it?
I bought a plane and then I'm the one that put the Taskmaster on it. On the other side.
The logo.
There is a Taskmaster logo on
Oh,
the back.
all right, there you go. I haven't seen it. I don't know if the camera
Like
went.
the
There you go.
wax seal. That's awesome.
Excellent. I like it.
Excellent.
Like what do I call it? Maker's Mark. Bourbon. It makes me thirsty.
Now when you're
I'm
waxing your
supposed to
board,
be showing
you
you.
can look at the wax. Wax the wax. Wax in the wax.
Next one, Matt Dorn.
Present your tribute. Let's see, what do we have here?
This one, it kind of relates to an upcoming task, so you'll see that later. But in there is totally inedible popcorn with a totally real $20 AMC gift card.
Ooh, okay.
And then in the foil, you will have a totally not edible burrito, which inside, if you open the burrito, you will find a $25 Chipotle gift card,
Which is also totally real.
which is also totally real. Yeah.
Oh, stupendous.
looks like
Just what I always want. Oh, this satisfies my totally real craving for a burrito. I gotta say. Complete with all of the stuff, this stuffings, that's definitely what you call what's in a burrito. Oh yeah, real tomato flakes. Love it.
One more to go.
Can someone pass this to him? I don't think I can leave this
Snuggy's too comfortable.
Trade you.
Trade you. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. All right. Oh, no, isn't even my birthday. Let's see. All right. Oh wow, what the hell did I do here? Oh, there we go. Let's see. Ooh,
It's a car.
a brand new car. Fantastic.
What kind of car is that?
Mustang.
Park and drive.
2011 Ford Mustang GT 5.0. I like it.
The car from Drive.
Drive like the Oscar-winning Drive.
Yeah.
All right
Oh,
then.
no.
Well,
This is going to teach us something
Joey?
about who the real racists are.
all right.
Wow. Didn't expect that.
You told me that I'm opinionated.
Do you want to start with last
I thought
place?
the joke was funny.
Last place? Sure. I'm going to go with, let's see. For last place for the prizes, I'm going to go with Dan. Actually, I'm going to go with first prize is Dan.
What? Why?
No.
Oh, okay, it's changed.
It's back down to
The valleys.
Sorry. It takes a little bit of time. You never know where the valley's going to end up. Maybe
All right,
tomorrow
fifth
will be
place.
second. We'll figure it out. Fourth place, I am going to have to go with Ronnie because I would never be able to afford a Ford Mustang. So my seething jealousy takes precedence here, unfortunately.
Finish the next one.
Yeah. For third place, I'm going to have to go with Liz's $20 bill because I would like $20. I would like 20. I think $20 is a prize. I think that's valid. For second place, I'm going to have to go with Matt because I have a totally real interest in eating that totally real food right now. I gotta say. First place, I gotta give it to Luis because while I cannot skateboard and I will never skateboard, I appreciate the effort as well as you did a pretty good job putting it in there. Overall, looks pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah. Really working hard on this.
All right, there we are. Our first test. So Louis is on his way to winning the skateboard back if he does well. As we continue, let's find out with the first task. Hi, Dan.
All right.
Your task is close by. A task somewhere in the area.
Sam, look for
Am I gonna be doing some cooking?
We might.
Let's see. Close by. Okay, I see that.
Colder.
Where's the letter though?
Colder. It's very cold where it is. It's colder.
Oh, it's cold where it is.
Colder. You need somewhere.
Older? Is it in the fridge? Okay.
It is someplace cold. Yes.
That is cold.
Oh, I see. It's on a plate. Uh-huh.
Prepare an incredible meal for the Taskmaster.
No part of your meal may be edible. Ooh.
No part of your meal may be edible. No part of my meal?
Most incredible, inedible meal wins. You have 30 minutes. Your time starts now. Okay, so this is the one where I have to build something, right?
Possibly.
Edible from which point of view then?
Or inedible from which
Or
point?
inedible so it cannot be a regular food item.
Very good. All
I
right.
guess it could be a test of Greg's cast iron stomach as well.
Yeah, we will find out about that. We are going to start with 3 meal-based punts, cooking-based punts. We've got pan legutes, or leggett.
Lagoot.
Pan Lagoot, Ronnie Cooker, and Sizzlethbith Bailey. We do have time for this task, and you can use as much of it or as little bit of it as you like.
Okay.
But at 30 minutes, it's 29 minutes now, I must have some sort of meal to not consume.
Oh man, what's considered inedible though? No Tide Pods for you, Greg. You might get some antibacterial wipes though.
Can I take this with me?
Yep.
Well, now I have to get creative.
You have an idea already?
Yeah, I'm forming it. Am I allowed to like uncurl these or no? Because this is zip tied.
You can do that.
Give you a dirty sponge. We're gonna have a bacterial wipe salad.
Are these noodles?
Yes. Oh no, there goes the whole thing.
You seem to be looking at a lot of edible stuff.
I know. I'm just looking at what are my options within 6 feet of me.
Have you considered options outside of 6 feet?
I like to be lazily efficient.
Do you still have that green paper I got up earlier?
Yeah. Yep.
It's supposed to be a piece of toast. There you go.
Is that a Pac-Man ghost?
No.
Just making a mess with cleaning products.
You want me to eat flowers?
I want you to eat lettuce.
You can also think about where you want to present it to.
Oh, well, I was just gonna go back to the kitchen.
I guess paper's edible, right? But not when it's mixed like this.
What else do you like in your salad?
I don't like salad.
Oh, well, that's sad. You need to eat your vegetables.
I don't know what this would be considered, but I feel like just putting forks in the bowl. Let's put forks in the bowl.
Do you want to check out any of the other rooms?
No.
You happy here?
Yeah. I'm gonna finish my blueberries and then I'll be done. Okay, I think this is gonna be good enough.
That is it right there.
Alright, your food is done. You gotta come eat.
I'm gonna eat here.
Yes. So you got your salad, which you won't eat, but I made it anyway.
No, I won't.
Your fruit salad, which hopefully you'll eat that.
No, I'm not gonna eat it because it's inedible. But
Well. And then we got spaghetti and toast.
okay. Well, I won't eat any of it because it's inedible. So you did good on that for me. Big marks for inedible, and it looks very colorful. So, thank you, Liz.
To explain.
Well, I can see spaghetti with cheese. Are these breadsticks?
It's like garlic bread. I made garlic bread out of paper.
Nice.
And then salad.
And then, well, I see lettuce. You gave me lettuce.
No, I colored the dots. There's seasoning in there too.
Okay, lettuce and seasoning. I have, I think, everything I would need to eat it, if I were to eat it. All right. Thank you, Ronnie.
All right, Greg. Prepared a very inedible meal.
That's what I want to hear.
We got a cleaning product salad. Forks.
What kind of forks?
Yeah, the plastic kind.
And we've got a sponge that's been salted with thread. Guaranteed, if you eat this, you will not make it to your 30th. Okay, so don't, it's inedible, I think.
But if you want to prove me wrong,
I will
I'm not
consider
liable.
it. I will consider it. But thank you very much, dude. Well, I did not plan out my beginning speech at all like I was supposed to, so I didn't even mention it's my 30th birthday. Thank you. That is why we're going to all this trouble here. So, yeah, they were allowed to present it anywhere. I will say everybody chose that table except for Liz, who just had me standing.
I'm so sorry.
All right?
I made you a meal. You're gonna eat it where I present it to you. Or not eat it.
But yeah, not.
All right. Now, the three of them didn't really do too much exploring, but another thing I didn't say earlier. This is at Fox Build, our makerspace downtown. So thank you very much to them for letting us do this. All right, let's find out. Let's find out what the rest of Fox Build looks like.
You said anything in the.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, I think I'm gonna do a little orange extract. Little cake.
Most stuff, though, you can just take as long as we can put it back and clean it up.
I'm just thinking on the box.
Wood shavings. That could come in handy. Little coconut. Orange peels. Cannoli.
You've come to a stop.
I'll bring up stuff.
So I'm gonna work up a little lather over here. So we've got the fresh cream. Let's scoop this up.
It has the same place.
We are going to add the coconut. For your enjoyment, sir, a twister funnel cake complemented with brownie topped with coconut, orange peel, and orange extract with a side of filled cannoli.
I'm excited for it. How am I supposed to eat this?
Oh, I've got your utensils.
Thank you. So yeah, you've got a lot going on there. I think the cannoli isn't filled very much. You did experiment with different flavors, so I like that. Is there supposed to be a surprise in this one?
There is. The surprise, once you get to the bottom of the funnel cake, a gourmet potato chip.
Well, thank you very much, man.
You're welcome.
Hello.
With nuts.
With wooden nuts, okay.
Yeah, we'll call it what? Motherboard surprise.
Motherboard surprise. Yeah, that makes me say mother. Yes.
And then you blow it all out.
Blow it out. Okay. Well, thank you. How would you describe this incredible meal to me? Describe some of it.
Pretty crispy when it comes to the motherboard. Pretty crunchy. Not too crunchy.
Okay.
Guess these could be like what do you call them, dumplings?
So these are dumplings?
Yeah, dumplings.
Okay.
And then that would be like those chicken and stuff.
Noodles. Excellent. All right. Well, thank you very much. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
There was something. It was different. It was different.
All right. Thank you.
A veritable smorgasbord.
Yeah, so we got a lot of options here. I will say, in general, Dan and Louie did not talk about what kind of food it was supposed to be. Dan just said he brought me forks in a bowl.
You gotta use your imagination, Greg, okay? I can't do all the work.
So, for number 5... Oh.
5 points or 5th place?
5th place, I should say.
1 point.
I feel like presentation matters in this.
I feel like presentation does matter.
Presentation matters, and we, totally put Louie's meal away and had to remake it because we forgot to take the picture. But that should be what it looked like.
In that case,
Something similar happened to Dan where I started putting it away, so I have arranged those forks better than he did.
You didn't have to tell him that.
in the interest of fairness, then, I will put Liz in 5th place, just because I think fair is fair. Their true artistic visions of Dan and Louie were not able to be properly photographed here. So, in the interest of fairness, because while Liz did make her inedible food look very appetizing, it's also inedible. And so it kind of, I'm being lied to here. Because I could see at a glance, it could look like food. And then I would be disappointed.
Does that make it more incredible then? It's supposed to be the most incredible inedible meal.
It's incredible how inedible it is, I suppose. Number 4, then.
It's your choice?
Number 4, I'm gonna toss that to Dan. I'm gonna say, because I appreciate his bluntness. I gotta say, you just say and just here's some mother-loving forks. I gotta say, have fun with it. You do the work. You put me up to this. This is what you get.
I mean, I think at one point I did say, everything's edible at least once, right? So, it's like, how do you...
That's an alpha mentality right there. That's how you know Dan is going places in life. Hopefully not to the grave. I'm going to give number 3, I'm going to sell that to Luis. Again, I love the creativity, and you made Greg say, "Oh, mother," when you presented that motherboard surprise there. And I got to say, so really gives me that homegrown country feeling of just wanting nothing to do with what's coming out of the kitchen. So I appreciate that. Number 2, I'm going to toss that to Ronnie. I like the spaghetti. He really made it look like a real meal without deceiving me in the same way that Liz did. Because I can tell that this is some hot nonsense. But it's supposed to be, it's a facsimile, if you will, of food. And then number 1, then go in the first place I will give to Matt. I appreciate the dedication to the bit as well, even including a surprise at the bottom there. I gotta say, it was very fun seeing how miserable Greg looked. I can appreciate that in any capacity.
And with that, we have a new scoreboard. And our leader right now is Matt at 9 points.
Yeah.
All right. Next task, if I can find where the arrow is.
Oh, circle.
Hello.
All right. Ooh, it's got a seal and everything.
Okay.
Hello, Matt.
How you doing?
Come take up
Okay.
your task.
It says, unwind this spool as far as possible.
Once you've unwound any amounts of cord,
That cord may neither touch the floor nor any part of itself.
Your time ends when the cord has touched either itself or the floor.
Longest stretch of cord unwound wins. Your time starts now. Okay.
All right. 2 more things I forgot to say is Joey has not seen any of these.
I'm flying blind.
Totally blind.
My glasses are off. Good luck, everyone else on the highway.
All right. So there's somebody who actually works at Fox Build Studio with me. So it may be that he has a leg out on the competition.
I feel like the cord is touching itself already, but I mean...
Yeah, it says once it's unwound, so once it gets off, it can't come back, like I just did.
Lots of innuendos to use. Okay. I could have done this better.
What could you have done better?
Well, I could have put it on a spin, on an actual place to mount it. I could probably move. I don't know. No.
No, that won't fit.
No. Yeah,
No, it started rewinding.
Yeah, you're right.
So probably like
Let's go around like
it was probably like
here-ish.
I don't think I did so well. I probably should have put it on something before I could start doing that. I should have probably thought like, oh, there's probably no time limit to that. I could have probably sat there and thought about it for a little bit. Chose not to.
Again, you went for it. You shot your shot and you went for it.
Want to wait till the end of the test? Yeah. Okay. All right. The next. So Dan did take his time and try to figure out his system. It did not work out for him. Let's see if the next people took their time.
Longest stretch of cord on long winds. Your time starts. Oh, crap.
You can't touch the floor or itself, so that one's going kind of wild.
not touching itself because it's touching my wrist.
Wait, what?
I'm not sure, it might have.
I think it did. I think it touched.
I think it touched you.
Oh.
They should thought, oh,
Oh, they touched the floor. I felt it.
I should have thought of this earlier.
It's touching.
Damn it.
I got a decent amount off of it.
Very good. Alright. There's a couple more chairs to be meeting. So, how far do you think they got? Who do you think was the best?
I'm gonna say, ow, I should not have had my leg crossed that long. Then I'm gonna say, was that Liz that was there? Or was that Ronnie?
I don't know who you're talking about.
I'm in the red shirt.
Okay, I think maybe Ronnie would be my guess so far. I would
Yes.
think.
I
But
will
she was
tell
going
you
places
this.
with it.
I'll tell you the scores so far. So Dan, the first we saw, was 148 inches. We got Ronnie at 277. Then Liz and Louie are 5 inches apart.
Really?
With Liz at 125, Louie at 130. So Louie just barely eked out there. And we have one competitor left to see. It's Matt Doran.
Okay, so I gotta just make sure it doesn't touch any floor or any cord.
Right.
I should anchor that a little bit. Maybe I'll feed it through one of these holes. Do.
It's looking good.
So far, so good. Well, pull it into each other. I can touch the spool to the floor, right? Not the wire, though.
All the information's on the task.
Oh no. I can't get back to the task. Well, the chair isn't the floor, so I'm gonna set this here, and I'm gonna review that. Little limbo. Make sure I don't screw this up. Once you have unwound the cord, that cord may not touch the floor or any part of it is out. So I'm gonna roll this under. So far, so good. It's a good spot to catch on. Gotta keep that taut there. Back it up. Back it up. Did I touch something?
Once the cord is unwound, it may not touch itself.
Oh, I rewound it. Okay.
All right.
Fair enough.
Doing so well. All right. My favorite part of that task was when he went to reread the task and then still left it there. But he was the winner almost twice our second place, Ronnie. He got 542 inches.
Woo!
All right.
Great.
Oh, yeah. Louis needed to go to the bathroom. So.
Yeah, I also need to use the bathroom, so.
3. Everyone just go
back after these messages.
Welcome back from commercial break to Taskmaster. It was lucky. It is exactly halfway through the episode. We have 2 more filmed tasks and the live task here on stage, if this is a stage. There's a step. It's a stage. And during the break, we found out that Joey doesn't know his movies. Please explain.
So, my very, very funny joke about the real racists, when she mentioned the movie Drive, no, it was the movie Crash. Literally just not even close to the same movie. And so, if that was really awkward, it's because I didn't say the right movie.
You know, that's really sad because I know nothing about movies, and that's why I thought it was the same thing too.
All right, good. Okay, I feel a little more comforted. It's like, how?
A decade apart.
All right. Well, remember, it's my birthday and we got another task.
Hey, happy birthday!
Hello, Liz.
Hi.
Please have a seat at the piano.
Okay.
Okay, now I feel in my element here now. Hopefully that's a good sign.
I am here for my task.
Hello, Ronnie.
Hello.
Could you sit at the piano and choose a color?
Does it take it off?
Yes. All right, you can start by choosing a color, please.
Choose a color. Well, I like blue. I'm gonna go with blue. Got my new tie. Not quite as nice as your tie, but.
I want red.
Orange.
Great.
Choose a color. Well, I'll choose yellow.
Excellent. And here's your task.
Okay.
Oh no. Compose and perform a birthday ode to the Taskmaster.
You must use all the keys marked by your color somewhere in your ode.
And you may not use the other keys on the piano.
You have 15 minutes to compose your ode, then you must perform it.
Best birthday ode wins. Your time starts when you open the piano lid.
Oh, man, I am not musically inclined.
Can only use green keys.
Okay. Here we go.
I don't know how to keep this open.
Oh.
See, this is how bad I am at this. Okay, well. That was some great editing there. Keep us in suspense.
All right. So before we continue, I just want to say that there's an adage that you should never make fun of someone for mispronouncing something because it means they learned it by reading. However, someone said something very funny, so we're gonna watch it.
Compose and perform a birthday ode to the Taskmaster. You must use all the keys marked by your color somewhere in your ode. You have 15 minutes to compose your ode. Best birthday ode wins. Compose your ode, then you must perform it. Best birthday ode wins. You must start. Ode.
How do you pronounce it?
It's just ode.
I don't know. Come here, Odie.
That was a joke about the word adage, wasn't that, before that?
It's pronounced adagi.
Adagi.
Well, we are gonna start with Louis and Ron. Yeah, and then that's the timer there, so you have to perform something at 15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll figure it out. Okay. Yikes. So this is just notes, right? I don't have to sing, right? I'm not doing that.
What do you think an ode is?
I have no idea.
Have you heard of any? Or?
No. What is an ode?
I wouldn't know. I've never had to write anything in music before.
Ode to Joy is the most famous one.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
The only thing I can really think of is like traditional happy birthday song.
Do you want to start now? Or
Yeah, I'm starting now, I guess.
Sounds good.
Fantastic. That's it. That's gonna have to be good.
Okay.
Pretty good. Okay.
I need to remind us of one of the lines of the task. It says, you must use all of the keys marked by your color.
Oh, is that what it said?
However, Ronnie was our first one, and the task was very slightly different. It says you must use the keys marked by your color. So I don't know if that should be counted as off. After she went, I did slightly change
Yeah, I
the
went
task
first.
by
I was
like
the
2
first
words.
task person, so
Hmm?
I was the first person that filmed with you.
Yeah.
So.
It's very sus.
You were the guinea pig.
It is suspicious. That's the long form for sus. If you did.
For sus. Really?
Yeah.
You learn something
you
new
could-
every day.
You can also shorten it to suspicious. If you
Oh.
So you could decide if you want to disqualify either of them or not, but we will continue on.
What'd they do?
They didn't use all of the keys.
We're glad the
don't
person
have to use
that
all of the
didn't tell you.
keys.
Yeah.
Withheld information from me.
I did. You must use the keys marked by your color. I thought that meant all, but it clearly didn't.
how long have you given to do this?
There's a timer in the background, but
Not a lot of time to find out.
Well, they have 15 minutes to do it. I can tell you the next 2 people only used about 2 minutes each.
they have to use all the keys and compose something.
Can I play them first?
Yes.
My hands are too small.
Start playing a horror movie. Hey, Greg. Happy birthday. At least I finished the task. Technically. I can't compose music, and that's bad. Happy birthday, Greg. There you go. That's what I'm.
That was the performance?
Yes, that was the performance.
I'm done.
Done? All right, great job.
I'm really disappointed you edited out the part where I asked you for a piece of paper so I could write down them and compose it on paper.
All right, so I'm a musician and I have tons of musician friends, and somehow, as it turned out, there's only one competitor who is a professional musician. So we are going to see them now. This is Matt Do Re Mi.
Happy birthday.
I feel like that was like a boss battle.
To be fair, he only sounds like
Yeah,
good
cheating.
if we're that bad.
That is.
I don't know what
he's-
vibe I was going for there.
Video game boss battle? I don't know. I had those-
we decided it was Legend of Zelda with the Guardians coming.
Yes.
30 years old is the boss.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So we didn't show any of his preparation, but it did take him 15 minutes. We took the whole time and composed that. And before he opened the piano lid, the time started when you opened the piano lid. He opened this piano lid, but he took a sticker from here and opened that piano lid. And then I remembered he's an organist and he's used to having multiple keyboards, so that was the problem. So
I'm like,
just set
I'm
up
like,
to
where are
fail
the
to begin
colors,
with.
Greg? And then I'm like, oh, okay.
So, to start off, do you think Louis should be disqualified for not using all of them?
Oh, you kidding me? However,
Ronnie will be disqualified.
excuse me, what do you have against poor Ronnie over here?
I did
She's
it first.
shivering.
She's disqualified
That's
for
how
not being
scared she
prepared.
I am going to take a different approach. I am going to give 5th place to Matt. Because while he did an excellent job with his composition, what in the world does that sound like a birthday song? Under what under what culture?
You're advancing to the next level.
We fit entirely in birthday
You're
songs,
trying
I
to
guess.
run away from your birthday.
Your birthday's
Breaks
creeping
your
up on you.
birthday.
Something like a little
Well, I
existential
mean-
dread, you know?
So, I don't know, it could still be 1 point if you would.
1 point for that. 5th place.
Okay.
Okay. 4th place, I am going to give that to Luis for not using all the keys. He did have the full prompt, granted, but still pretty good. It was pretty good. You did good.
Welcome back from our second commercial break. It's been... So I just watched a few days ago an interview from one of the Taskmaster editors, and they said their in-studio sessions are usually 3.5 hours long. I was like, what? But anyway, we're at like 2.5 hours now, so I understand it now. I understand it. We had a break for food. So, there's 2 tasks left. This is our scoreboard. And let's see what happens next. Hi there. Go over there, please. Hi, Liz. You sit behind there, please. Orske.
Build the tallest tower with the provided materials.
All of the materials marked with a star must be used in your final tower.
You will be awarded new materials every 6 minutes.
Your tower must be able to stand freely for at least 10 seconds when the final bell is rung.
Tallest tower after 20 minutes wins. Your time starts when the bell is first rung.
Okay, so you're at every 6 minutes you'll get new stuff. So that's going to be 14 minutes left, 8 minutes left, and 2 minutes left. You will get new materials. And you must use the stars.
Okay.
Sound good enough? And with that, let's go. All right, now, so we're going to start with 2 famous British comedians, the 2 Ronnies. Well, actually, it's 1 Ronnie and we have Dan.
there are stars. Oh, this is tall. I just want to get the baseline. You want to get it knocked down? Knocked out, not knocked down. Okay. I mean, if it lasts 10 seconds, who cares?
What are you trying to do so far?
I'm trying to make the base for it.
Like maybe tall.
Your next group of items.
Oh, come on! Stars. Okay.
Looks like you have a plan.
Okay.
Barely balances.
Really?
This is the last shipment.
Get one more at 2 minutes left.
Oh, now there's full water bottles.
And duct tape. Oh wait, there's a star on this one. Oh no.
Oh no. That has a star on it? Yes, it does. Alright.
It's 5 seconds.
3 seconds.
Nope. Alright. That was fun. I like that one.
Good enough.
There we are.
As it is holding,
And I see
Greg, measure it quickly. It's definitely falling.
All right. They both looked pretty successful. So Ronnie got 37 inches tall.
Woo! All right. Nice. Done.
You think Dan got more or less?
Less.
So, as we see, his tower was falling. So I put it up at its upright position, 38.
Oh, okay, let's go.
But when the bell was rung, it must have been lower than that. So I wrote, and this was before I even was looking at Ronnie's score, I wrote between 36 and 38.
Well, so what was the test? Did the test say like 10 seconds or
For
something?
at least 10 seconds, it had to be freestanding.
Yeah, and it was...
So it was after the 10 seconds. It was starting to tilt even further after the 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Real.
It stood up for 10 seconds, that's all that matters.
We just don't know for sure how tall it is, but we will continue with 2 more. Time starts now.
Okay, so I see 4 stars.
So you think you should put them in a triangle? Because that's also the way bowling pins are set up.
Triangles are some of the most sturdy.
Well, not when they're bowling pins.
Okay.
Tape.
I have new materials to use.
Looks like I'm making a rocket or something.
And now we are at 8 minutes left. Do you like the materials you're using?
I mean, now that I have tape.
So now I have a honest to goodness rocket ready to blast off.
Is that the rocket's name? Honest to goodness?
Yeah. Oh, these are filled. Oh, hey, these would make good supports. Well, you know what? I'm getting something more in 20 seconds. I'm not gonna put anything on top of this until I figure out what I'm going to get. 3, 2, 1. Let's see what we got. Oh.
There we go.
Oh. Okay, so whatever I do, I have to get it stable.
Just under a minute
Is that fine? Okay.
Yes, please let go. Good.
Okay. I'm okay with this.
And how did that go?
I mean, I did it!
All right. So, as you can see with Liz, she was moving a couple things after the time limit.
They were also kind of moving themselves because they weren't attached.
That's true. However, let's watch this real quick.
Is that fine? Okay.
Yes, please let go. All right, I'll measure it. Alright, so she definitely had at least one star missing, and it's hard to say whether the others are actually touching the
Liz,
tower.
how could you do this?
I was just trying to do it direct.
Thank you, Earl. We have one person left. Louis, do you think he did good or bad?
I think he did it.
Let's find out. That doesn't mean anything, did it?
But to you, man.
Let's begin. We are 14 minutes.
Don't call me out like that.
These are your penultimate items. Are they going to combine? There's 2 minutes left. Alright, you've got 1 minute to make it all one tower size. Two, one. It's standing. Let's measure it.
That breeze from him walking past could have knocked it down.
Well, I forgot to mention earlier, so we were at 37 and about 37. Matt's was 41. And Louis is the tallest at 55 inches. And there were a lot of things you could do with this task that like nobody did. I mean, you could have taken the caps off and poured water out.
That's weird.
Oh yeah, we have a bin. We have a bin.
Yeah, the bin, you could do that. Also, all the stars were only on the caps, so you didn't have to use any of the water bottles.
Does that explain?
Oh,
I was gonna say because like why did more people that just like cut off like just the top
true.
little rounded bit of the bottles? Because then if you had them straight,
I was
then they would've
expecting
said
more
what.
people to destroy the items, and I had so many extra items in case I couldn't use those, and I just had so many bottles in my drawer. So Liz did not complete the task. And there is a question about one other competitor.
Okay.
So let's go to that competitor's explanation.
So, this piece right here, this required bottle, is holding this bottle in place. If not for that, this bottle, which is supporting the main beams, would slide out and collapse this way. So this is indeed a structural element of this
What
tower.
about that one over there?
This one over here is also, this is a redundancy. This is a redundancy. So if it were to be that this one were to rotate and slide this way, it would not go more than about 5-8 millimeters this way. So it would still be supporting this other tower.
Very good.
It shows the reliability of my core
fantastic.
structure.
That was fantastic.
So that second bottle, it did. I don't know. You saw it moved. I must have touched it, but it was not touching the rest of the tower.
But you removed a redundancy. You removed a safety feature from the tower.
Exactly. The whole structure is compromised now.
Oh, sure.
This building is condemned.
If it falls apart now, it was your fault.
So, this is just entirely based on height. The only questions are, well, Liz is probably disqualified. Do you agree with that?
So that would put Liz in auto 5th, I suppose.
It would be 0 points.
Give her 1. A for effort.
Okay.
Okay, F for effort.
Tell you what, we can use that as one of the bonus points. Alright.
Alright.
But is Matt disqualified also?
Can I give him 5th and skip 4th?
If you want to.
No.
You could give him 1 point.
I'll give him 5th and we'll skip 4th.
Well, we don't have anyone at 4th. We might not have anyone at 3rd because there's 37 and 36 to 38. Do you think they're tied?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do think so.
So Dan and Ronnie both get 4 points. 5 points to Louie.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Just took that dub home.
But it was beautiful at the same time.
Okay.
Stuck the landing.
There is one final live task. I am going to need these chairs moved back. So, something the regular Taskmaster, the actual show, does not do is, well, their Taskmaster Greg Davies often awards bonus points, but we have a specific section for that in our show. It is called the As Yet Unnamed Section, is the current title of it. You have up to 4 points you could give to people. For instance, you thought that Liz should deserve a point for her tower, A for effort.
I do think that Liz deserves a point for her tower. D- for effort. If I'm being generous here. D+ for effort.
All right, she will get 1 extra point. Anything else?
I am going to give Dan the "Wow, I really boned you in the first 2 tasks" award for it, because I was a little mean to him on those, and I think he deserves a little extra some just because he seems like a nice guy.
Thank you. Okay, that's 2 points. You could do 2 more.
I could do 2 more, and I will. I'm going to give 1 extra point to... What's your name again?
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Thanks.
I like the name Ronnie, too. So I had a good reason for it, and then I blanked on your name, and I blanked on the reason.
I do have a reason you could give her a point, is she was the first person to do all the tasks, and she had to undergo us figuring out all the camera stuff, so
there you go.
Instead of being there for 2.5 hours, she was there for 3
You
hours.
also withheld information and then tried to disqualify me in person.
Okay, you know what? Then Ronnie gets the crash dummy bonus point.
You also don't really want to give everyone one, or else it all doesn't matter.
Whatever, Liz. I already gave you 1.
Yeah. I think that should be it.
For not being Liz, I mean,
I
had to show up.
I already have it so tough I couldn't even make it here. That trial
You want to give a COVID point?
You argued your case well. I'm gonna give the imposter award to Liz. So even one extra bonus point.
Wasn't even that sauce.
Okay, so we used all the bonus point. There's a 5th bonus point up for grabs for the title of our episode. I have 5 options here I'm going to read out. In order to not give preference, I'm just going to do them in alphabetical order. We have Honest to Goodness Rocket. I Colored the Dots. No Tide Pods for You. Odie. You Need to Eat Your Vegetables. A couple of those were from the very first test, which has been a while back now.
I'm gonna. My other question would be, how would you spell Odie?
I decided to spell it O-D-E-E.
No Tide Pods for You is dated by this point, so I'm gonna have to go with You Need to Eat Your Vegetables.
Yes.
Greg.
Yes.
You need to eat your vegetables.
Thank you, Joey.
All right, we are about to do our final task. And I will have Earl read the task.
Count to 13 as a group, each player taking turns to say a number. Every time you say an odd number, you must squat. Every time you say an even number, you must jump. If you make a mistake, you get a strike. After 3 strikes, you are eliminated. If the task judge thinks you have hesitated for too long, you will get a strike. Whenever you reach 13, other rules will be introduced.
Louis, do you know what squat means?
Yeah, I should probably go to the bathroom before this.
Oh! Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
One final commercial
break.
Last commercial break.
There you go.
Are we ready?
Okay. Are we all squatting and jumping, or do we?
All right, is that
Yes, we're
Yes,
all
it's been
squatting.
going.
One of us is counting.
Well,
all of us out loud at a time.
Welcome
While
back
everyone's-
to part 4 of Taskmaster. We have 4 parts, just like the real show.
Official.
So yes, it is squat on odds, jump on evens. You're going to go to 13, and then more rules will be added.
1.
Excellent. 2.
3.
4.
5,
6.
7.
8. 9.
10.
11. 12.
13.
Excellent. Our next one is for any number that starts with a vowel when you spell it, you must say a palooza at the end. You will be starting now with Matt. And remember, all of the previous rules still count.
Starting. Wannapalooza.
You did not squat. You're going to get 1 strike.
It's cumulative. Okay.
Yeah, they all go
Okay.
together, my friend.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to start again. We're still starting at 1 with Run.
Okay, so.
Exactly.
2. 3.
5.
6.
7. Eightapalooza.
9.
10.
11.
12. 13.
Excellent. Next one. Whenever you reach a multiple of 3, instead of saying the number, you must bark that amount of times. Like a dog. Who ended last time? Alright, so we're starting with Louis.
1.
No? You did not say a palooza. Alright, so we're going to start at 1 again.
Wannapalooza.
2.
3.
Bark, bark, bark.
I'm gonna
Woof,
give it
woof,
to
woof.
you.
I don't know which.
You're supposed to do the bark instead of saying the number, so don't say the number.
Oof.
That's fine.
Woof.
All right. So we're.
Is it woofs or bark?
4.
I wasn't sure if that was a squat or a jump. It was a jump.
8-a-palooza. 9.
Bark, 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 bark.
You didn't think of it soon enough. No, we're going to start at 1 again because we did not go through that round. We're just going to start at 1 with Louis.
Oh.
1.
2.
Bark, bark, bark.
5.
Bark, 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 bark.
7.
8-a-palooza.
Bark, 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 bark.
10.
11 palooza.
12.
You did not bark. That is your second
Oh.
We have to start at the beginning of this round again
Okay.
with Ronnie.
Okay. What if
2. Bark, bark, bark. 5.
bark, 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 bark.
7.
8-a-palooza.
9.
You did not bark. Can we get past this round? That is your second.
How many rounds are there?
Huh?
What-a-palooza! 2. Bark, bark, bark. 4.
Oh, 5.
8-a-palooza?
You needed to say 7.
Oh, I got confused. Every time we've gotten to me, I've never been to 7 before. Because we keep
You're
starting
starting
somewhere in there.
with Dan. Dan is the only one without a strike.
I don't remember things. One-a-palooza?
2.
Bark, bark.
4. Bark, 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 bark. 7.
8 palooza.
10?
11-a-palooza?
We are close to some people getting out. The next rule is for multiples of 4. Whatever you were supposed to say, you need to mispronounce it. So, all right. And again,
you on
who do we
12?
end with?
You meow. What-a-palooza? Bark, bark, bark.
4.
7.
8-a-palooza.
I'm still continuing the word.
Oh no. Starting over.
All right, starting with Earl/Liz.
One-a-palooza.
What did you say?
I said 5 in
You were supposed to be 4.
4.
Ronnie is the first Wait, no, that's
No,
two
she's not.
strikes.
That's her.
You were not out. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Calm down.
What-a-palooza.
2.
Bark, bark, bark.
Flower.
5. For real.
Bark, 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 bark. 7.
8 palooza.
You did not mispronounce it.
I said
What?
80 palooza.
Oh, you did.
You did. Yeah.
Great job.
He's just
Okay.
he's quiet.
10.
11 Palooza.
Arf, 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 arf.
Excellent. Yes. I will tell you all, there are 3 more possible rounds.
Why?
You can make it.
I don't
No
think
one's
so.
out yet.
I don't think we will.
I say, why?
Why?
What have we done to deserve this? What ancient god have we angered?
Any number that contains exactly 1 E, you must speak in a low voice.
What?
He didn't do the Palooza.
Bark, bark.
Matt is out.
Another one bites it.
I was not paying attention close enough. All right, so we will be starting with Ronnie.
Okay. Wanna Palooza?
How did you say it?
Dude, I'm the only girl. You're really gonna do that to me?
No, that's fine.
Give it.
All right, I'll let it. I want it to be more obvious next time.
You want me to do it again?
No, I trust you.
2.
Arf, arf, arf.
You did not miss say it. Louis is out.
Oh.
Starting with Ronnie.
Okay. 1. A Palooza.
There it is.
I'm overruling Greg on this one.
What does that mean?
No, I
though?
don't know what I'm doing. So.
Whatever you
We
pick.
can tell.
You'll
So
do the
I'll-
opposite.
I'll give it a pass just this time.
Okay.
2. Arf, arf, arf.
Okay. Everybody gets
I
one.
think we gotta get her out. That was misconnected. Okay, last 2. They only have 1 strike each. All right.
Good luck.
Who's starting? Me?
Yes.
Oh.
Wannapalooza.
2.
Bark, bark, bark.
3.
5.
Bark, 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 bark.
You were supposed to jump. I think I have maybe missed people speaking in a low voice. Maybe.
That's what
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I have no idea.
It's so hard to
This is so hard for me. I have the answers in front of me.
That's why I'm here to.
Dan,
audience
please?
Starting it?
Yeah.
Wannapalooza. 2. Bark, bark, bark. Or.
That is the end of the test.
Wow.
That was hard.
Very well,
All right.
people. This is 2 tasks ago. Let us find out our current and final standings to see who wins all of the good prizes.
I thought they just won the prize that they brought.
It is Ronnie Roy! I do want to give out thank yous. So, first of all 5 contestants.
It's actually Liz.
Thank you to our camera crew. That is my sisters Maddie and Jenny, and also Earl helped for one of the contestants.
Oh, when I was sick, yes.
Earl helped when Jenny was sick, and to Fox Build, and to Maddie again for doing a lot of the video editing.
Woo!
Several $1,000 worth of time. Seriously?
You'll be receiving the bill in the mail.
Probably.
Yeah.
And Joey the Task Judge.
Yay!
That's it.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Let's get dessert.
Wait, I get all of them? I thought if you get one,
The kick flip
No,
me
you get
twist going on there.
everything.
Flipping a big one.
I get everything.
Also good for the point of the credits over.
Taskmaster skateboard.
Things will.
Oh, wait, the Bitcoins is pods. It'll give them more value.
What?